morning, everyone. Today is Friday of the third week of Lent. You know, during this coronavirus, all of us are feeling the cross. And it's a wonderful time just to stop on this Friday of Lent to meditate and reflect on the cross of Jesus Christ and how that cross brings us mercy. I'm in the Divine Mercy Perpetual Adoration Chapel taping this. As you can see behind me, the beautiful mural of our Lord under the title of Divine Mercy. Christ, as you know, is with us through this cross of COVID-19. He's with every member of his body. How beautiful and how touching that is, that we have the peace of Christ among us. So our faith tells us to cling on to Christ. Our faith tells us to hold fast to Christ. Our faith tells us to allow ourselves to be embodied with Christ. You know, during times of difficulty like this, anxiety, distress, and the pain and suffering that people are facing physically, emotionally, and spiritually, it's time for all of us to heighten our awareness of God's presence among us and to invoke his holy name to help us personally and as a global human family. That Christ, in all of his goodness, would disperse his graces among all the world and rid of us of this plague. But it's good for us to reflect on the cross of Jesus, the pain and the suffering, and how that pain and suffering and of his death gave life to all of us. Because the cross is very redemptive. It's very life-giving. Unless we deny ourselves, pick up our cross and follow him, how can we ever be his disciple? So let us do that, especially on this Friday of Lent. Make the sacrifice of no meat or chicken. Make sure that we fast from anything that we do not need, physically, mentally, or emotionally. And let us always go to our Blessed Lady, who was always at the side of Christ on the cross. Our mother of sorrows. She indeed will be our great comfort in this time of suffering, as well with our Lord. So at 1:30 today, I'm going to pray the Way of the Cross, the Via Dolorosa, the meditations of St. Alphonsus Liguori about those 14 steps, or we call them 14 stations, don't we? And that we reflect on each of those 14 stations of what Christ has done for us and how we respond back to Christ in our own daily life by picking up our cross and following him. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you, because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world.